I can't help but feel a strange mixture of sadness and curiosity after hearing what was said about you. It's as though my whole perspective has shifted, and I'm left wondering how to find stability in this newfound uncertainty. What I heard about you has shaken me, and I can't seem to settle the chaos it's caused within me. The disbelief still lingers, and I find myself questioning what I truly know. I wasn't expecting what I heard about you, and it's left me with so many mixed emotions. There's a sense of loss in the air, but also a sense of curiosity about where this revelation will lead. It's funny how quickly things can change with a single sentence. The emotions I'm feeling after hearing about you are difficult to describe, but they're all tied to the shock and uncertainty that's settled in. I heard something that completely threw me off balance, and now I find myself caught in a whirlpool of emotions. How do you process something so unexpected and jarring when it shifts everything you thought you knew? The news about you was so shocking that it felt like my world had just shifted. My thoughts are scattered, and the emotions I'm experiencing are both heavy and confusing, like trying to make sense of a puzzle with missing pieces. I wasn't ready for what I heard about you. It has left me grappling with an unexpected whirlwind of feelings. Every thought feels tangled, and nothing seems to make sense right now. I can't shake the feeling that something has shifted, something deep within me after hearing about you. It's strange how the unexpected can awaken so many emotions, leaving you to sort through them one by one. The shock of what I heard about you has turned my world upside down. I find myself struggling to process all the feelings it has triggered, unsure of what to believe or how to move forward. What I heard about you was so unexpected that it feels like I've been jolted out of my reality. The emotions that followed were complex, and I'm left wondering if I'll ever feel the same way about you again. The revelation about you has left me speechless, caught in a mix of disbelief and wonder. It's as if a veil has been lifted, and I'm now seeing everything in a new light, full of emotions I didn't anticipate. I never imagined I'd hear something like that about you. The emotions have been overwhelming, shifting from shock to curiosity to a quiet sadness as I try to understand how things could have changed so quickly. I'm not sure how to process what I heard about you. The emotions are so raw, and I find myself overwhelmed by a strange combination of confusion and an urge to know more, to understand the truth behind the words. It's hard to believe what I just heard about you. The emotions have been difficult to untangle, and I can't help but wonder how one piece of information can shift the way I see everything. What I learned about you has taken me completely by surprise. The emotions are all over the place, and I'm left feeling like I don't quite know how to act or what to believe anymore. I didn't expect what I heard about you, and now I'm struggling with emotions that don't seem to fit. How do you keep your footing when everything feels uncertain and your thoughts are scattered by a shocking revelation? I was blindsided by what I heard about you. The emotions I'm feeling are tangled, confusing, and almost impossible to put into words. It's like everything I thought I knew about you has shifted in an instant. I thought I knew you, but hearing what I did has left me with a storm of emotions. How do you reconcile your beliefs with the shock of discovering something you weren't prepared for? What I heard about you has left me wondering how such a thing could be true. The emotions are overwhelming, leaving me with more questions than answers as I try to come to terms with it all. I was stunned by what I heard about you. The emotions that followed were a chaotic blend of disbelief, curiosity, and a quiet sadness. It's strange how one piece of information can change everything. I'm still processing what I heard about you. The shock has worn off, but the emotions are still raw, and I find myself questioning everything I thought I knew. How do you make sense of something so unexpected? I never imagined I'd hear something like that about you. It's as if a door has opened to a side of you I didn't know existed, and now I'm left to process the emotions that come with this new reality. What I heard about you was so unexpected that it's left me with more questions than answers. The emotions are overwhelming, but one thing is clear. This revelation will change everything going forward. I heard something about you that left me speechless. It's strange how a single piece of information can unravel all the certainty you thought you had, leaving you grappling with a mix of emotions. I heard something shocking about you, and it left me in a whirl of mixed emotions. I can't quite pinpoint what exactly has stirred this deep, overwhelming feeling. Is it disbelief or a sense of betrayal? Only time will unravel these thoughts. Something about you has shaken me to my core. It's as if the world around me suddenly shifted, and all the truths I held on to now feel uncertain. How do we cope when the reality we know no longer feels the same? I heard something that caught me off guard, and now I can't help but reflect on the person I thought I knew. It's strange how a single revelation can transform your entire perception of someone. When I first heard what was said about you, I felt a sharp pang in my chest. How could something so unexpected shift the energy between us? It's a curious feeling, one that makes me question everything I thought I knew. The moment I heard the news about you, 1,000 thoughts rushed through my mind, each more conflicting than the last. How do we reconcile the image we've built in our minds with a truth that feels foreign? It's strange how the words I heard about you echoed in my mind, each one carrying a weight I hadn't prepared for. The feelings of confusion, doubt, and even a touch of sadness linger. What do you do when the unexpected hits? I was blindsided by what I heard about you. It's like the world suddenly felt different, and my thoughts went from calm to chaotic in an instant. How do we navigate feelings that don't make sense in the light of new revelations? What I learned about you has left me questioning so many things. It's odd how the smallest detail can unravel an entire picture, leaving us trying to piece together something that feels like it no longer fits. I thought I understood you, but hearing this news changed everything. The emotions I'm left with are a complex mix of curiosity, concern, and disbelief. How do you manage feelings when the truth is something you weren't ready to face? It's incredible how a single statement can alter the course of our thoughts. I heard something shocking about you, and now I'm left with so many emotions, trying to figure out how to move forward from this unexpected turn. I was caught off guard by what I heard, and it's difficult to find my footing amidst the confusion. The shock has taken root, and now I'm left wondering how to process the complexity of this new reality. I heard something about you, and it struck me like a sudden storm. The emotions I'm experiencing are overwhelming, and I'm left grappling with the truth in a way that feels both unsettling and enlightening. It's odd how one shocking revelation can make you rethink everything you thought you knew. I can't help but wonder what's real now and how to separate my feelings from the unexpected truth I've just encountered. I heard something about you, and it opened up a floodgate of emotions I didn't expect. How do you move forward when something shakes the foundation of what you once believed about someone? I thought I understood you, but now, after hearing this, I'm flooded with so many different emotions. How do you reconcile what you thought was true with a truth that's completely unexpected? The moment I heard about you, it felt like time stopped. The emotions that followed were a mix of disbelief, sadness, and confusion. I never imagined such a revelation could change the course of my thoughts. What I heard about you was like a punch to the gut, and now I find myself reeling with a whirlwind of emotions. It's strange how one moment can leave you questioning everything you thought you knew. I was unprepared for the shock I felt when I heard about you. It's as though I was swept up in a tide of conflicting emotions, unsure of what to think or how to feel as everything around me shifted. The revelation about you has left me with so many thoughts, most of them conflicting. There's a sense of unease that has settled in, and I can't seem to shake the feeling that everything has changed. I heard something that challenged everything I believed about you, and now I'm left in a whirlwind of emotions. How do you process shock when it comes in the form of something so unexpected? What I learned about you has thrown me into a sea of emotions. It's difficult to navigate feelings when they're so raw and uncharted, but one thing is clear: nothing and will be the same again. The news about you came like a thunderclap in the silence of my mind. Now I'm left trying to make sense of all the emotions swirling around me, each one vying for attention in this overwhelming storm. It's crazy how one piece of information can change everything. The emotions I'm feeling right now are a mix of disbelief, confusion, and wonder at how quickly things can shift with a single revelation.